Yay! Yay!
Might as well just, be efficient.
I know you could probably empathize or sympathize if you've planned a wedding before. I am learning as I grow up how to relax into all those little things. Good morning. Welcome back to a vlog. I feel like I have so much to catch you up on, but it is Tuesday. I almost said Monday, but it is Tuesday morning and I am heading out to some in-home sessions to start the week off. I slept on the couch last night. You probably saw that as I was getting up this morning. We are sans AC right now. We're running our fan because it's earlier morning, and so there's cooler air blowing into the house right now. But the actual fan on our AC unit that's outside of our house won't move, and it's been 2 days now. Yesterday Mark had ordered a part and him and his dad were trying to fix it. It didn't work, so today he'll be calling somebody. We have like I said, so much to catch you up on. I'll catch you up a little bit more in a minute. I'm really running late because I did not sleep the greatest, and so I was just kind of lounging on the couch this morning as I should have been getting ready instead. So that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully I'm blending my makeup well. I'm not doing much of a makeup look, just a little color, a little life to the face so I could go see these kids. I'll fill you in more, but let's get to these in-home sessions and have a good time. Session's done. Funny story. I thought today that I had a different schedule. Luckily, I texted my second client's mom, because originally I thought I wasn't supposed to be at their house till 12. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pack my computer. I'll go sit at a coffee shop and all this stuff. But something in me this morning when I woke up was text her mom and just double check, just confirm that schedule. So I did, and she's like, no, that's next week. Today you can still come at 10. So I had one client at 9, drove to the next client, was there at 10. So it is 10:57 now and I'm home, and that's really exciting because we need to fix our AC and call people and be here for that. So we also have had a dishwasher issue come up. So we've been trying to figure out what's wrong with our dishwasher. There's just been a lot, and he's been so sweet and wedding planning with me. I'm just basically trying not to take away from him prepping to go to Vegas. So my whole focus for him, my goal for him is to be able to sit and study. So it kind of worked out with the timing of everything that I could be here earlier and not, because originally I thought I wasn't going to get home till 1, and by then maybe the people AC people would have come and gone. So he said he would call this morning, but then I'm hoping that now I can just kind of take over and he can focus on all the studying. It's really hard to study in a house that doesn't have AC when it's 95 degrees outside. I will say that. So it's hard not to focus on anything else for both of us right now. But all that to say, gonna head home. Sessions went really well, and my kids are doing so good. I say this every time, but it's just so cool to see progress. Actually, for my first guy, he is a phono kid, and so I actually last week did a screener on him, because every 3-ish months I try to screen just for progress monitoring, to get a more I can hear the progress, but then I become a familiar listener so quickly to these kids that I'm I gotta run it through the more formal stuff. It's not quite formal. So I am gonna actually head inside, and I think because all of that is so fresh in my mind, I'm gonna score his screener. So maybe we can do that together and have more of an SLP moment in this vlog. We haven't had a solid SLP combo in a while. So let's do that and then get to some editing and figure out the AC, Okay. I scored my client's assessment. I can't show you the screen because I have his name. I'm not going to give his name away. But when I first screened him, beginning of February, he got a score of 74 out of 155. So he had 48% of his consonants, age-appropriate consonants. Per this, I use the Little B, I'll cover his name, but I use the Little B Test Center. It's part of the Hive membership that I have through Little B Speech. So I've loved using it. We use Little B Speech in all of our sessions, pretty much, the Hive. So because he's a phono kid, that's perfect for phonological processes and everything like that. So I've been using that. If you're interested in checking that out, by the way, I can link it for you in the description. I might still have a code to get, like, I think it might be 10% off your membership. I'm not really sure on that one. If I have a code, I will pop it in. But regardless, this is something that I love and always use. So that was February. We had 48% of our consonants. Now, as of last week, oh my gosh, drum roll. We have 85% of our consonants. He does. So good. He has come so far. So yay, 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 yay. I have gotten a little bit of editing done. Actually had a phone call from another wedding venue that we started just at the last minute looking into. Yesterday we kind of were like, what if we look at these wedding venues? Again, trying not to say too much yet, but here's the thing, y'all. Mark's always good at this. He's like, everything is negotiable. One of the things that came up in my conversation with her was the possibility of negotiating. So I'm intrigued about, you know, again, I've talked about doing DIY. I have been on social media now, like on Instagram and TikTok, been posting about trying to keep this under 10K. And I was very honest with her and I told her that. I said, it sounds crazy, but like our budget is what your like fee, like site fee is, like the beginning fee, $10,000 or whatever. And you know, she's like, well, like I'm sure there's, you know, ways to negotiate, da, 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 da. And I was like, oh. And so we got off the phone and I told Mark, he's like, yeah, of course you can negotiate. So that is something that is intriguing me. I'm not gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say I would like to be a better negotiator than I currently feel I am. So this could be really good practice, but I also know I'm gonna solicit Mark's help a lot in this. Another update for you that's kind of fun is we have started working on a save the date, because another TikTok that I recently made is talking about how, you know, we're doing a lot of DIY, and something I've always known I wanted to do is like make invitations and save the dates and stuff on Canva. Mark has a degree in multimedia art, has done graphic design stuff, like he has an eye for all things design. And so I started putting together a save the date, and then he started generating ideas, and then together we've created this really, really fun idea. Once we've solidified that, I will share the design with you, because I just think that'd be fun to like show you what we together have come up with. But essentially it's a very fun, very much like merged our styles type of thing, and it just makes me so excited for like kind of our collective vision of a wedding together, our wedding together. But like, you know, for so long now I've just been pinning things on my Pinterest board and throwing out random ideas to him, and he's like, yeah, sure. But then like there's been a couple ideas now that he's like, oh no, I like this, or like, oh, I can actually help you make this better. And I'm like, please do it, you're the artistic one here. We're getting some things done little by little. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I am heading out in a couple hours to go meet up with some of my work girlfriends. We always, over summer break, at least one time in the 2 months that we're off, like to meet up. And now we're about halfway, a little more than halfway over, like with our summer break. And so it's time. We all miss each other. Mark's lounging. We're having a hang because the AC is gonna get fixed hopefully tonight. But I'm wearing this fun dress from Quince that is like a linen plaid gingham situation, but I'm wondering, it has this extra layer of fabric, which is cute and it makes it very fun and flouncy, but I wonder if I could take out this extra layer so it's a little bit more one, less fabric, which means cooler, a cooler ensemble, but two, then it won't be quite as poofy here. But is that a bad idea to do? Because it feels like all you have to do is cut it out from right here. Mark, is that a bad idea to do? So it's cooler? Yeah, I feel like this is like kind of like Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it. Good morning. Good morning. I'm heading out to my session with my little guy that I see on Wednesday mornings. So it is Wednesday. And then I have some errands I want to run. So I thought, let's get going here. Let's say good morning and then we'll head out. Just wanted to, I feel like I'm always doing this. I don't leave myself enough time to like chat with you in the mornings before I leave. I'm always running out the door, and that is just how life is lifing lately. Let's do this. Let me go do my session, and then we will have a more chill conversation afterwards. Does that sound like a plan? I like this plan. Let's do this plan. Temperature's making me sleepy.
I was trying to stay, I was watching a video and just trying to stay awake.
Splash? Thoughts?
Like holding on right now for dear life. Send of LA County, then you would coffee, which I talked about on the blog before. It is.
Okay, where'd we leave off? We have just been chilling. No AC still. We're waiting. Might be it's probably gonna be tomorrow morning that it gets fixed. Luckily there's a breeze, so we've got the cross breeze going, but it is 80 degrees right now in our house, and I think Mark and I are just feeling like sleepy. But another thing that we're waiting on right now is dishwasher mechanic, who the window was between 8 and 4 p.m. today because our dishwasher is making a funny sound. So there's that. And then it got moved to between 3 and 6. It is 3:45. So let's get this guy out here, huh? Get this dishwasher fixed. It's so funny when you're like kind of waiting on something. Like we both have things we're doing and working on, and I'm almost done editing a vlog. But you know when you have like that anticipation, so you're just like, I don't want to get too into a task because I know it's gonna get interrupted, but it's okay. I am taking a break from editing since we're almost done with that, and I can kind of go back to that tonight or tomorrow morning. I've been trying to, like, when I know I have a couple of wedding planning things to do, I've been trying to like just once a day do them, because I think I'm at a point where I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with everything, and so it kind of for me makes me want to pump the brakes and just not do anything. I get really like analysis paralysis. Yeah, wedding guest list. There's just a lot of thought that goes into this piece, I feel like, because one, the head count is such a big factor in, you know, what you end up spending, obviously, with food and everything, and then venue size and placement and blah 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 of everything. But then like it's such a funny thing to anybody that's planned a wedding before, like you're just like, I don't know how big to go. I don't know how small to go. I want to invite the people that like have been in it with us, in a sense. I don't know. So I'm kind of going through, I think what I'm gonna do right now is go through the guest list. I've been like every once in a while just kind of reviewing it. Yeah, I know you could probably empathize or sympathize if you've planned a wedding before. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So pretty cool.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on. just a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask.
Hey, thanks for making some cool stuff. Jeez.
Oh, so good.
I cannot tell you how happy I am right now since our AC is still out. It's still out. That I'm wearing a hoodie. I mean, my hair is wet, so I am chilly just from that, but it is like 64 degrees outside and we have all the windows open. We have fans blowing air from the windows and like we're chilling this house down and I'm grateful. They're coming tomorrow. I had like a meltdown earlier. When life is lifing and there's like lots happening at once, sometimes it gets overwhelming. Am I right? I am learning as I grow up how to relax into all those little things and allow them to like kind of just pass through and keep an open mind and keep an open heart. But tonight I had a struggle moment. It doesn't necessarily help that one of those big things that's kind of on my mind is wedding planning, and there's just so many unknowns about it. And I was thinking about it and I was like, Mark and I basically, we have two visions. We have a budget vision and we have like an unlimited funds vision, and we're really trying to make the unlimited funds vision kind of happen within our budget in a way, and that's really hard to explain when I'm not giving you many details. So I'm gonna hopefully have more details to share with you soon, but he's getting ready to leave for Vegas and I'm like, okay, we have these visions. I want to save the dates out soon. Like if the date that we have in mind is what we're going to go with, like I just want to get that piece done. So there's that's swirling around in my mind. We had a really good conversation about it tonight and I feel a lot better with kind of where we're at with that. It's just interesting how like, you know, there's just so much, and then with the AC and then with the dishwasher and like just sometimes you feel like it's all stacked up within like a few days, and it's made this week feel so long. But then I'm also like, he's about to leave. I like the thought of him not being home is always hard for me because I just love having him here. But it's always like good for him to go do his thing, just like I go and I do my thing when I do speaking and events and, you know, conventions and stuff. And so it's just a part of it. It's a part of life, but there's just so much that like stacked up within the last like 4 days. So it's kind of where I'm at. But needless to say, I'm here expressing gratitude for the weather, for the actual like cool crispness that is this early July evening. Something kind of cute and sweet and fun that I'm gonna say goodnight to you now because I'm gonna spend one more day with you vlogging tomorrow since it's his last day at home. I was trying to think of ways to make like his little send-off to Vegas. Every year we kind of do a little something. I texted his family and I was like, do you guys want to come over for dinner tomorrow? Just have a chill hang to send him off. And so they're coming over for dinner. And then I was trying to pick his brain and see what he would want to eat for dinner because I want to have something that he loves. I'm going to close the door so he can't hear me, but I have a plan because originally I was going to take him out for sushi, but he was kind of like back and forth with that because he really was like, I would just love to eat at home too. And I was like, oh, okay, what could I do? And then I was thinking, there's this really good pickup only sushi spot near our house. And so instead of like going out to eat sushi and then coming home and then having his family over, I was thinking I would just get a couple different things for us all to kind of eat, like some of his favorite things, sushi being one of them. So I think I'm going to pick up sushi from that spot and then maybe get like some of his favorite snacks and then make like a full meal too with his family later on in the day. But yeah, I'm just trying to like make it special and fun and chill. Chill is the key word here because yeah, no stress. Like this is a fun thing for him, super excited for him. And I want him to go in, be chill and play the best he can, you know? It's the vibe for tomorrow. So I'm going to say goodnight so I could not ramble too much and waste so much time on this vlog talking. So I'll see you in the morning. Hello. I would say good morning, but it's after 12 o'clock at this point, and yeah, here we are. But it's been we're currently waiting for the AC people. Their window was 9 to 1 So we have about an hour. I really thought they would be here. I don't know why I was delusional with this one, but I really thought they'd be here like closer to 9. So we got up and made sure that our phones were on so when they called we could, you know, they could get a hold of us. So we're still waiting, but Mark is home. He's packing and waiting for them, and I'm actually getting ready to head out and run a couple errands. So I want to just help him out by getting gas in the car. I'm going to wash the car because he's driving it out there, and then I'm going to run to the grocery store because his family's coming over for dinner tonight. So I've just got a couple things I want to pick up, and then that's it. We'll be back home and continuing on. I have like a little, you know, checklist, to-do list to make sure we get everything we need to get done before he leaves tomorrow morning. So that's kind of what's going on. Just reviewed a vlog that's exporting and I'll get that uploaded soon. Self-care vlog, which I just like summer vlogs. They flop so bad. Like summer social media in the summer, whether it's YouTube, summer content. Like I get people are on trips, they're not really on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. So just the analytics definitely take a hit. And it's sometimes I have to let it go really, but it's just like a bummer because I'm on summer break, I can pour so much more creativity into these vlogs. At least I feel I can. So like when I'm watching them back, I'm like, oh, I just loved this. Like there's so many sweet memories made because I get to hang out with my friends that I never see during the school year. Not never, but rarely see. Or like, you know, just more family time, good quality time. I feel like my energy is just I feel more refreshed in all the vlogs. Just, yeah. So it's sometimes I'm like, dang it, like they flop, but it's just kind of the nature of it. I'm always aware of that. I've been creating content now for like 6 years. If you haven't checked out the self-care vlog yet, I'll link it here because it's a really fun one. I think I'm just gonna go without makeup for most of the day, maybe put a little bit on before his family gets here, but I'm gonna work out at some point before that. So I say we just hit the road, huh? The sushi place that I'm picking up from to surprise Mark with some sushi is called Amari Sushi, and it is right across the street from our Sprouts. So I'm literally I got the car washed, obviously, came here. They close in an hour, so it's perfect because they do like lunch hours and then they close and they have dinner hours because it's like really small little mom and pop. It's takeout only. And it actually has like a Yelp award for like the best sushi in the Inland Empire. And yeah, if you ever, we've had it before, so I can totally say it's delicious. And if you ever want to find some sushi, I'd recommend Amari in Upland. But yeah, I'm gonna run to Sprouts, get the groceries we need for later tonight, and then come back and pick up the sushi. How perfect is that? So let's go do that real quick. I'm gonna go as fast as I can because she said it's only gonna take 10 minutes, but I'm right across the street, so might as well just, you know, be efficient. Mark's parents are probably getting close to being on their way over here. So we're getting dinner started. Sushi was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
We've worked out.
Yeah.
I am obviously ready for a fun little chill hang. Mark's getting ready, but I was actually making sure the coffee came that I'm gonna grind so Mark could take that to Las Vegas.
Thank you.
And on the doorstep was a fun little package. So that's exciting. I see pretty packaging. Ooh. Whoa. This is from Province Beauty. That's a fun looking bag. Also, this couldn't have come in more perfect time to like pack for when I go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Nice little see-through bag.
Yeah, it's a very cool bag.
Mesh would be the term. Province Beauty. We blend tradition with innovation and practicality with pleasure to create undeniably, how do you say this word, efficacious skincare. So we have a Daydream Cream, Daily Lightweight Moisturizer, a Brightening Eye Cream, Peptide Plumping Serum. I've actually been wanting to try a peptide serum
So this is exciting. Non-artificial colors or fragrances.
Yeah.
We like that. Okay, what is this? This is a gentle exfoliating toner. Ooh, that's a pretty color. All right, very cool. Well, thank you.
This is cool.
Mark likes the bag. There's a gift for everybody. Smile, Mark. Where are you going? Are you going to Vegas?
Hi, good morning. I forgot to sign off last night because honestly, so we had the sweetest night with Mark's family and it was just so chill and perfect. I was telling Mark afterwards because I get really anxious. Well, not like really anxious. I used to get super anxious when we would host. I would have a lot of anxiety about hosting and like, I love the concept of it, but like in the moment I just didn't know what to do with myself to make sure everybody like had what they needed and was comfortable and was having fun and everything. And now Mark and I host quite a lot, especially with like our family, and I don't always, but sometimes can still get like a little bit, just a little tense, like a little on edge because like there's a lot going on. There's people in our house. I want to make sure they're happy. I had this thought that's very directly related to the untethered soul and just kind of untethering your own soul. Just in terms of like, just letting life happen as it happens and, you know, not having an expectation for the event, but just knowing, like, just having the intention of it being a good time, but that's it. Not envisioning a certain place that people are sitting or a certain game that everybody plays or like whatever. And so I was like, well, here we go, experiment time. Yeah, it was nice to just have a sweet little family hang, but that was like my only intention, was just fun and chill. And it was just that. We ate dinner and just talked and hung out, and then we were talking about just some changes that we've seen in our like landscaping in our neighborhood. And we were trying to explain it. Mark's like, let's just go take a walk. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and we went and walked around the neighborhood showing off the neighbors' good landscaping. But it was just so sweet and like so random, but like I was telling Mark after, I was like, it's so fun when you don't have those expectations because every little thing is like this amazing fun thing. That's like the whole point of romanticizing your life. It's, you know, once you do it enough and you realize like, yes, there's so much joy in the simple things. I mean, the excitement about, you know, the rocks that people are putting in their front yard was the same excitement that I feel like we would have had we been showing them this beautiful sunset on the cliffs of, you know, San Diego. Like, and not to take away from that beautiful sunset, but just finding that beauty everywhere is so magical, you know, because it just like, we were all just on a high at the end of the night from something so simple. It was just such a sweet night. So he left about 15 minutes ago and the house is so quiet. Love doing life with the guy. He's my best friend. So sometimes I cry, man. He is off and I am going to say thank you for spending the last couple days with me. It's been so sweet. I didn't know we were gonna go all the way, well, now Friday. I have a full day ahead of me. I'm gonna take the day off vlogging actually because tomorrow we're starting the whole big bestie girl brunch vlog. We're gonna like do everything from go and buy all the flowers and the menu food. I'm actually gonna make the menu today. So yeah, I love you. Thank you for hanging out with us. And you know, I'm gonna just say, send good vibes to Mark, man. Love you.